Dear students, we will do module 50. The title is Computation of Taxable Business Income Part 2. In this, two problems we will work out. The first problem, Mr. M furnishes the following particulars to compute his business income for the assessment year 25-26. Additional information, legal expenses to the extent of rupees 5,000 represent the amount spent for curing the defects of title of business asset and balance amount on acquiring the asset. Know-how was developed in a laboratory financed by the state government. Whatever amount we will add back plus 25% depreciation we will charge. Actual bad debts amounted to rupees 3,000 only. Advertisement expenditure paid in cash. 20,000 is the amount paid in cash. We will disallow that. Profit and loss account for the year 31,325 is given below. Debit side. Trade expenses 1,01,500. Wages and salaries 1,33,000. Advertisement expenses disallowed 20,000. Income tax 7,500 disallowed. Contribution to staff welfare fund. Any fund reserve provisions disallowed 1,000. Donation to approved fund disallowed 2,000. Life insurance premium for own life disallowed 750. Provision for doubtful debts 5,000 disallowed. Interest on capital disallowed 3,550. If it's interest on loan, it's allowed. Provision for GST disallowed 9,000. Expenditure on know-how 18,000. Gift to customers, it's part of the business, it's allowed 2,000. Fire insurance premium, it's for the business 850, it's allowed. Legal expenses 8,000. Now net profit is 2,10,000. Credit side by gross profit 5 lakhs, by refund of income tax 22,150. This we have to subtract from the total A and B. So here we will start with the net profit. Title should be there. Table showing the computation of taxable business income of Mr. M for the assessment year 25-26. Net profit 2,10,000. Now add back the expenses which are debited already but disallowed. First is income tax 7,500. 7,500. Now next item, contribution to staff welfare fund. Staff welfare fund 1,000. 1,000. Next is life insurance premium for own life, LIC 750. 750. Next is provision for doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts. The amount is provision for doubtful debts. The amount is 5,000. Interest on capital. Interest on capital 3,550. 3,550. Provision for GST 9,000. GST 9,000. Now, next item, expenditure on know-how. Expenditure on know-how, I told you we have to debit this 25% depreciation, later we will add. Legal expenses for curing the title of the asset, because in the additional expenses, additional information, it's given that it's for capital asset. Now, advertisement expenses paid in cash. Advertisement expenses paid in cash 20,000. To take the total of this, add to 2,10,000. Total is 72,800. So when you add this, you will get 2,82,800. Now we have to less expenses allowed but not debited to this account. Less expenses allowed. Actual depreciation you have to take. Depreciation value 4,500. That is 18,000 into 25 by 100. 4,500. This 18,000, it's developed by the state government, 25% is allowed. Actual bad debts. Actual bad debts 3,000. So 7,500 you have to reduce from this. 7,500. So the value is 2,75,300. Now less incomes which are not taxable under this head. One is refund of income tax. Refund of income tax. Refund of income tax. The value is 22,150. 22,150. So 2,53,150. This is the taxable business income. 2,53,150. SSC has showed 2,10,000. When we recalculated, it's 2,53,150. This is the amount they have to pay the tax. Now, no. Second problem. Now we'll do the second problem. From the following profit and loss account for the year ending 31/3/25, compute the taxable business income for the assessment year 25/26. Debit side, salaries 1,60,800 allowed, sundry expenses 51,200 allowed, reserve for bad debts 4,500 not allowed, to insurance 10,450, to advertising 52,500, to income tax 2,375 not allowed, car expenses 31,200, interest on capital 1,000 not allowed, interest on bank loan 11,550 it's allowed, charity 150 it's not allowed, life insurance premium for own life not allowed 550. Now depreciation on building 1,000, on furniture 200, difference in trial balance this all 105, and to net profit for the year 3,10,100. So here net profit we will start with 3,10,100. Now credit side by gross profit 6,35,672, by discount 751, by commission 1,205, by sundry receipts 52. Now additional information is there. Motor car was used partly for official and partly for personal expenses. So car expenses 50% disallowed. Allowable depreciation for the income as per the Income Tax Act for building and furniture is 800 and 150. So this we will consider, and whatever is given in the profit and loss account we will disallow. Advertisement expenses include 1,000 spent for the special launch of a new product introduced in the market. So that is quite possible they want to promote that. Salaries include rupees 6,000 amount withdrawn by B, the proprietor. That is drawings disallowed. So we have to do this problem. Net profit value title should be there, and expenses which are not allowed. So one is disallowed. Reserve for bad debts. The value is 4,500. Income tax is 2,375. Now next is car expenses, half of that. Car expenses 31,200 divided by 2, 15,600. Now next item, interest on capital 1,000. Next is charity 150. LIC, life insurance premium for own life, that is 550. That is equal to 550. Next is depreciation on building and furniture. Depreciation, whatever is given in the profit and loss account, 1,200. Actual depreciation given in the adjustment, we will adjust later. Difference in trial balance 105. So take the total of these values, you will get drawings by the proprietor 6,000. So take the total of these values, you will get 31,480. So the total is 3,41,580. Less expenses which are allowed but not debited. One is depreciation for building and depreciation for furniture. So one is 800 and one is 105. So 905. We have to reduce 150 and 800. 150 and 800. So 950 you have to reduce. 950. So here 3,40,630 is the taxable business income. So this is what I wanted to explain in this module. Happy learning. Only thing you have to remember, usual business expenses are allowed. Any provision, any reserve, income tax, GST, all this will be disallowed. GST, regular GST is allowed, but income tax is definitely not allowed. When you do more and more problems with just your basic accounting background, you will be able to do this problem. It's very simple calculation. Happy learning. Thank you.